It's the National.
The shadow's starting to get a bit longer. Week 10 of the NFL season is here, and we're underway on EA Sports.
This is taken just shy of the 10. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
So here are the Panthers now for their opening drive. And they will be led out by their second-year quarterback. A first carry now for Kareem Hunt. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. A nice little gain. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be second down.
Corral looking to pass, second down.
To the sideline, and oh, that's well done. Able to drag the feet. He's going to have the first down. Call it a gain of 7, and it gets him a new set of downs. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
On first down, Corral.
Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. A good pickup there, 26 yards. Line of scrimmage moves from one 37-yard line to the other as they come up 1st and 10.
Corral to throw, 1st and 10.
Got his man, Robbie Anderson. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
They run right side with Hunt. And he'll be stopped after a gain of only a couple down to the 15-yard line.
Sometimes you're aligned perfectly and the play comes to you, and sometimes you got to cover some ground to go make the play, as we just saw there.
We saw a great example of perseverance right there on that play.
Got to be careful. They might want to throw one over his head as this game progresses.
Oh, he dropped it. They were looking for him in the middle third. He couldn't catch it. Now 3rd down.
On 3rd down, Corral.
Touchdown!
Kareem Hunt.
His 11th touchdown of the year.
And the Panthers put the night's first points on the board as they take the early lead.
Gonzalez able to tackle on the PAT. And that makes the score 7-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. So here's the first drive now for the 49ers. And they will be led out by their second-year quarterback.
Here's Mitchell now to kick off the drive.
And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10.
Shotgun now with Purdy. That's complete.
And it's out. He put it on the carpet. And it's picked up by the Panthers. And his guys will take over at the 30-yard line.
We have seen this before, and we know coaches preach about this and work on it all the time. Catch the ball. You know there's going to be some traffic somewhere. They've got to put it away and secure it as they try and get downfield.
And some space here. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. It's a Carolina first down on a gain of 16. On first down, they go right back to Hunt.
Jamin Davis there to bring him down.
They went right back to him, but he pretty much had nowhere to go on that play.
Now, the previous carry looked pretty good. That one, he was a little tired. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe he should have tapped out and had a second back come in and maybe make that run. Who knows?
And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play there, so that doesn't help. Now they're looking up at a 3rd and 9 situation.
Now Corral.
Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
Oh, that's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing fourth down.
Gonzalez's kick is good, and that will extend their lead even further.
So the defense are able to force their first turnover of the game, and then they add on to that by getting the field goal.
And you don't just want to take the ball away from your opponent, partner. You want to make them hurt as well. And if you don't score yourself on defense, turn it over to your offense and have them put points on the board.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Back out there comes the 49ers offense ready for their second drive. They'll look to get something started. They need to, down 10-0 early as they've got it 1st and 10. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards picking up the first. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. First carry of the game for Christian McCaffrey. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards.
The Niners at 7-2 here on the year. Their head coach, he's got them believing in themselves. They've won 7 of their last 9 games now.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
Another run with McCaffrey on 2nd down. And he'll get maybe a couple with that up to the 46. This defense, Charles, really played well in that win a week ago.
There's a little bit of lightning talking with the defense coordinator about their performance last week because the feeling was that it was a good, solid performance. They did what they needed to do to get the job done and get the win, but definitely a few lapses that they're looking to correct.
Now a shot taken on 3rd down, but it's going to wind up incomplete. 4th down, so on is the punter, Riley Dixon. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. 37 yards on the punt with no return. And the Panthers will have a 1st and 10 from deep in their own territory.
1st and 10 for the Panthers as Corral gets them set.
At their own 13.
On 1st down, it's Corral. That's complete out right to the tight end, Trimble.
And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a 2nd and about a foot.
Oh, they're going to run a little pop pass here.
And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line.
This defense not fooled one bit on that touch pass.
And this has become one of those kind of in vogue plays, you know, kind of like the shuffle pass was a few years ago. This one never got off the ground, but you understand why a lot of teams are running it. These wide receivers, a lot of them, they've run like running backs with the ball in their hands.
Finding room at midfield. Down the sideline he goes.
Touchdown, Carolina. Robbie Anderson, 82 yards. And his guy's now an extra point away from taking a 3-score lead. Gonzalez good on the extra point, and that makes our score 17-0. So they only needed 3 plays on that drive. And Carolina scores to cap it off. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
San Francisco's offense returns to the field.
They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a 1st down now. They start on the ground with McCaffrey. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. 10 yards there to start the drive, and just enough by about the length of the football for a 1st down.
Purdy looking to throw on 1st down here. That one almost intercepted, but it's incomplete. Not a good throw there, and it'll be 2nd down.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
On 2nd and 10,
Purdy. That ball caught. Brandon Ayuk.
And they're going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 38-yard line. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup. So from Panther territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 38. From the shotgun to McCaffrey.
Yeah, maybe a little over pursuit there as he's able to take this down to the 25-yard line.
Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a first down. Well, they're making an effort to get the ground game going tonight. So far, it's working.
I like what we're seeing from the offensive line. They seem to have the leverage going, and they're controlling things and reestablishing the line of scrimmage, moving that defensive front backwards. I also like what the runner's giving us, too. It appears that he's been waiting all day long to get out here and take off.
First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game.
They'll run with Davis Price.
And he'll take this into the end zone for a San Francisco touchdown.
Ty Davis Price, his third rushing touchdown on the year. And the 49ers get a bit closer.
Extra point by Marr, up and good. And that'll cut the lead to 17-7. Following the touchdown, here's Marr to kick it away.
This one taken just inside the 10. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. They'll start with Hunt on the ground. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. After one, 17-7 to score on EA Sports. Second quarter now from Charlotte, and it's the Panthers with the football. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10.
Corral to throw on 1st and 10.
And it's incomplete. Boy, he doesn't drop many like that one. Second down. Ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd and 10.
Corral, another throw on 2nd down.
For Keenan Allen, that's complete.
And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48.
If you're going to blitz, likely going to leave you in man coverage with this guy, and that is less than ideal.
It is, because just about any offense that has an elite receiver, if you blitz and have him in man coverage, you're going to him, even if he has an elite defender on him, because he usually knows where the ball is before the defender does.
53 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries. First down. Here's Corral with it.
And his throw is incomplete.
Oh, man, for him to be that wide open and drop it. Sometimes you have just too much time on your hands, right? You end up thinking way too much, and your hands get shaky.
And yes, he's a tight end, but that's a catch he should have made. Another throw on 2nd down, and this one incomplete as well. Robbie Anderson, the man he was looking for. 3rd down here.
I think he could have scanned downfield forever, but there wasn't anything available. Ends up throwing an incompletion, and I think he'll take that.
And he'll be hauled down at about the 30-yard line.
Well, things are definitely going right for them here in the first half. Pick a down, any down, even 3rd down, no problem. They get a connection there and pick up a fresh set of downs, continuing to move the ball.
And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
To throw on 2nd and 6.
Corral, he's got the connection to Moore. And they're going to get this down inside the 20. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20.
Hunt will try going up the middle. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. A nice pickup of 14, and it moves the stick, sets up a 1st and goal.
Corral looking to throw.
And he's left with no option here but to throw it away. On 2nd and goal, the lone man in the backfield is Hunt.
Corral looking to throw it.
Oh, he dropped it. They were looking for him in the middle 3rd. He couldn't catch it. Now 3rd down.
Corral on 3rd and goal.
being chased out left. And he's just going to throw this one out of bounds here. Nowhere to go with it. Incomplete.
Gonzalez out now to try the Panther field goal.
From the left hash, a chip shot here. Gonzalez's kick is good. And that will open the lead up now to 20-7.
So a long drive gets him down inside the 5, but ultimately they settle for just the field goal.
And I have to think that if maybe they were a yard closer, that would have made their decision tougher, and I think they likely would have gone for it. But in this situation, they just decided to take the 3, and I think it was a smart move.
And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
And San Francisco gets set to go here.
Right now, Charles, it just feels like they're trying to keep pace. They did score the touchdown last time out, but they still trail by double digits here. We'll see if this offense is once again up to the task.
Yeah, and I think that after the last drive, they've got to be pretty revved up, don't you think? Everything they were doing was working pretty well. They go back out there with the same mindset, play at the same tempo and the same pace. Still a lot of time left to make something happen in this one.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down.
Now Purdy.
The Panther rush too strong. They get there and take him down.
Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
But defensively, they're doing everything they can to protect this early lead after giving up a touchdown on their last drive.
Tall task ahead of them here, needing a full 15 yards to move the chains.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Under pressure, they got him again.
Dropped for a loss of 7 by multiple defenders.
Riley Dixon now to punt it away. And here's a very low-line drive, almost whiffed on it. A special teams mistake there, no doubt. Just 26 yards officially on the punt. And the Panthers will take over in terrific field position.
There's the versatile back, Kareem Hunt, getting set with the rest of this offense for the next drive.
At his current pace, sure looks well in line for a 1,000-yard season. But some of the older folks watching that remember the 12-game seasons in the NFL probably say, man, it was a lot harder to do that back then.
Yeah, even the 14-game seasons. And, you know, when we talk to those veteran runners, some of those guys who wear gold jackets, right, and appear in Canton.
Corral under pressure, and down he goes. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
But that's what they have to do more of defensively, not just getting sacks, but they have to keep getting in his face, not let him get his feet set and deliver. He's been carving them up previously.
Yeah, already has a couple of touchdown passes. About time they put a few grass stains on that jersey.
There's Trimble, the tight end. And he is going to have a Panthers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
On first down, they'll run with Hunt. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
On 2nd down, here's Corral.
And they're going to get him. He's sacked back around the 28.
Dropped for a loss of 7 by multiple defenders. Boy, every time I see speed like that off the edge, Charles, I just don't know how these offensive linemen do it. I would think that they would get called for holding every play, and maybe they should have been called for holding on that one.
Yeah, maybe not just holding, but sometimes you end up setting back in the offensive backfield a little bit farther to try and help you with the edge. That's a penalty as well. Sometimes you overset, they'll come inside of you. That's what speed does. It disrupts an offense. And right now, you've got to pay attention to this edge rusher on every single down.
So he's been a busy man here in this first half. That's 3 field goals for him now.
And not just 3 field goals, but 3 for 3. So even though the offense has struggled a bit putting it in the end zone, they've still been able to come away with points due to his leg.
After the field goal, here's Gonzalez to kick it off.
This one taken just inside the 10.
And he'll be out of bounds across the 25. 1:58 left to play till we hit halftime. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway.
And these guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down.
That's complete out left to Ayuk. And he is going to have a 49ers first down as they're able to convert on third and short yardage with a gain of 4. Purdy to throw it on first down.
The first catch of the game for George Kittle.
And they'll get this down to around the 47-yard line.
First down now, but that clock rolling. Up the gut, McCaffrey.
And he edges forward, but only gets a pair of yards out of it. And it's second down.
The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with exactly a minute to go before halftime. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
Purdy looking to throw.
This one caught by Kittle. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers 16. That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
A give running left, it's McCaffrey. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. Now another timeout called for by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. This is 1st and goal and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime. On the ground, McCaffrey. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco.
Christian McCaffrey.
As the first half is winding down.
And the Niners are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half.
Extra point by Marr, up and good. And that trims the lead down to 9.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Taken in at the 3. And he returns this to the 22.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive.
And with a 2-score lead already, they may just look to get this thing to the locker room.
And they'll indeed start on the ground to run that clock. And an anxious moment or two there, but they do get him down. 11 yards and a Panther first down. So we come upon halftime with 9 points separate.
Halftime over, no problem with us. We skip right to the 3rd quarter and continue this midseason contest.
And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. Here comes the 49ers offensive unit as they'll have it first to begin this 3rd quarter.
By no means certainly are they out of this contest. 2-score game start of the 3rd quarter, but you feel like if they don't get points and then they give up points, then it can become a slippery slope. This feels like an important possession.
Yeah, and that slope becomes even more slick if you come away empty-handed on this drive, because then you give them a chance to extend their lead. You need some kind of points here, even if it's just a field goal. It's what I call one of those calming drives, try and slow things down a little bit.
Purdy's throw complete here to Ayuk.
It's a first down, his 4th catch of the game after having 3 in the first half.
I think that's a big pickup for a first down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a first down, executed it to perfection.
There's Purdy on 1st and 10. And that, nearly picked off. Well, it would have been a great time for their first interception of the game. Instead, it's 2nd down.
To throw on 2nd and 10.
Purdy throws the out route and completes it to Samuel.
And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 34-yard line. 28 yards the gain there on the catch and run.
But one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
McCaffrey running up the middle. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
Throwing on 2nd and 8.
Purdy.
And he rifles one incomplete.
Had the right idea there, trying to throw it to the sideline, but he let him just a little bit too much, trying to get it out to his receiver. Ends up falling to the ground incomplete.
Purdy with it on 3rd and long. Open man is Ayuk, complete.
And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 14. On first down, this is McCaffrey. And he'll get this down inside the 5 to the 4 before he's out of bounds.
75 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night.
All right, I got to ask you, with these RPOs, essentially the quarterback has 3 options, right? So what's different from that versus the triple option that we see the service academies run at the college level?
As a general rule, the triple option at the college level, most things are called outside of the quarterback faking it to the runner and then keeping it himself and maybe having a trail back. What I mean is, in the NFL, that option to throw the football all comes about organically. It's a natural deal based on reads. In college, if you're going to throw the football for triple option, you've actually called that play.
Touchdown 49ers! Deebo Samuel, a 2-yard touchdown grab.
And the Niners have got it back to within a score.
Extra point by Marr, up and good. And the lead is down to 2. So that one a pretty time-consuming 10-play drive.
And it's Deebo Samuel who caps things with a touchdown reception.
Following the touchdown, here's Marr to kick it away.
From the 10. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
The Panthers offense now, they head back on the field for their first possession of the second half.
But Charles, they still have the lead despite their defense giving up a touchdown on the previous possession. And even though they have that lead, it feels like a back-and-forth ball game where to try to get momentum back, maybe they need at least 3 here on this drive.
I think you're right about that, Brandon, because your game plan doesn't change. I do believe your urgency does because of the last score that went against your team. So what you want to do now is have your own drive and try and make sure that that momentum stays in your camp.
On 2nd and 9, Corral, and that's complete to the right side. It's Allen. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. Handoff up the middle, Hunt.
And a good run here as he'll rumble all the way down to the 40-yard line.
Another big hitter there. This one good for 18. So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10, right at the 40.
Here's Corral on first down.
Quick slant, caught by Moore.
And he's brought down here just outside of the 20.
Oh, that was a nice job there. Quarterback and receiver reading the pressure that was brought. They both knew it was going to open up the middle of the field. Nice little shake and bake at the line of scrimmage. Got right into his route. And the quarterback hit him in stride. And he was able to run free after the catch.
Corral's throw is caught here by Anderson. And he's going to be marked down just outside the 10. In need of only about the length of the football here on second down. On the delay, here's Hunt. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. It's an 8-yard pickup, and it leads to a first and goal. Hunt is in. Touchdown, Carolina.
Did my eyes deceive me, or was that an I formation play that was just run there for a touchdown?
Little old school eye.
How about that? Was that a fullback, tailback, running it into the end zone?
That's what that fullback's for, right? That's why you use that. Let him pave the way.
Oh, without a doubt, he's an extra blocker, and he did his job well on that play.
Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Out comes Christian McCaffrey with the rest of the offense. He's had a good performance, moved the ball effectively on the ground. Of course, he has the one touchdown.
And when you're able to move it as effectively as you've described, that leads to finding a way into the end zone. And now he's just trying to do it for a second time. And, of course, with that comes additional yardage.
Yeah, looking for additional yardage. And, again, that second score here in the third quarter.
On first down, Purdy.
Got a man, that's Richie James. He's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. Now a give, right side McCaffrey. And some room to maneuver. And out across midfield down to the 45.
98 yards now for McCaffrey. It's a first down.
Outside handoff to the right side. If you're a running back, you love getting the ball early so you have vision to see what's happening in front of you.
Right tackle likes that call. Big play for him. But don't forget about the guys you always tell me on the backside sealing off.
Well, they talk about cutoff blocks, making sure no one can leak from the backside that can run a play down.
And nobody leaked. Big play. That's now a pair of explosive plays in succession, both north of 20 yards.
First down, here's Mitchell. And he works his way forward to pick up 4 yards there. Second down.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6.
Play action, now Purdy.
Gets this one to Juszczyk.
And he'll be marked down right at the 15-yard line.
The Panthers turn to their nickel set here as they get ready for third down.
Purdy from the gun.
That is caught by the tight end Kittle. Touchdown, 49ers. A 15-yard touchdown grab.
And the 49ers are able to cut into this deficit here in the final minute of the third.
Extra point by Moore, up and good. And the lead is down to 2. So that drives 6 plays, 75 yards.
And it all ends with a George Kittle touchdown.
Following the touchdown, here's Moore to kick it away.
Taken from about the 12. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line.
Kareem Hunt and the rest of the offense making their way back out there. He's up over 100 yards, and he'll be looking to get in the end zone again.
Has a tremendous nose for it, doesn't he? The ability to pile up yardage and find the end zone, that's the combination you want in your runner.
That's a combination any coach wants, and we'll see if he can find that end zone once more. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It'll be second down.
And his carries tonight, they're getting up there, so maybe one of those every now and then is understandable.
I would agree with that. Understandable every now and then. Sometimes you come back and you fake it to him and go play action. But other times you say, okay, they got him on that one. We'll come back to him in another carry.
They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
1 quarter remains here on a Sunday night. And we're back now in Charlotte. It's been a good one so far. Just a 2-point game here as we get set for quarter number 4.
On third down, here's Corral.
And the throw there going to be incomplete. Critical play in this football game because if they pick up the first there, that clock keeps rolling.
Has to be a little frustrating for them because they know that if they pick up a first down there and continue to eat away at the clock, really increases their chances of closing this one out. Now they're likely going to have to give the football up and sweat it out on the sideline.
36 yards on the punt with no return.
And they will take over 1st and 10.
Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 37.
They'll start with a run by Mitchell.
And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. So a loss of 5, and it'll be 2nd down.
Purdy will set up to throw it here.
Going down the middle, and it's complete. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
It'll go as a first down for San Francisco on a pickup of 16.
And here we are in the 4th quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
They're going to run the sweep. It's Samuel. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Well, as a wideout, when you take that handoff and you come around the edge, you're expecting to see nothing but empty space in front of you. But if not...
Well, things can go south in a hurry, and that's exactly what we saw on that play with a loss.
On 2nd and 12, Purdy. Sideline throw, it's complete. And a nice job there of keeping the toes inbounds. Calling a gain of 6 on the play. And it brings up 3rd and 5 now.
I do have to admit, I like it when it all comes together. When the top part, catching the football, right, whether you're catching it with your hands or cradling it, comes together with the legs, in this case the feet, doing a little toe tap to stay in bounds and complete the catch.
And a great job by our crew on the camera shot. Love when you see the grass or on the field turf, those rubber pellets flying up. Great catch. A good pickup there, 21 yards. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me. I'm going to keep firing.
And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18.
Just picking up yardage in bunches here these last few plays. They have moved right down the field, and just like that, they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal.
They'll try to run with McCaffrey. And he'll take this from the 9 down to about the 7. The line of scrimmage, the 7 now on 2nd and goal.
Back to throw, Purdy.
Quick hitter here, it's complete. 5 yards that time on the completion. And now it's 3rd and goal.
McCaffrey.
And he pushed forward, but I don't think it's enough. He's going to be about a yard short. He needed 3. He got 2. Now that'll set up an interesting situation here on 4th and a yard.
Purdy, big 4th down play.
Pass incomplete, but the flag in the backfield, and this might be a roughing call.
Roughing the tackle. Defense.
Well, certainly those are the types of mistakes they're trying to avoid as they attempt to protect this lead late in the game.
And let's face it, they're hoping that this one doesn't cost them in a significant way. Yeah, one guy committed a penalty, but now the entire defense has to pay the price and try and rise up and overcome it.
Davis Price will get into the end zone for a 49er touchdown.
So from 3 scores down, these guys have fought all the way back to grab the lead, and I'll just tell people what happened when they went up 3 scores. I wrote on your paper 2 words, game over, and now I'm eating those words. I was wrong.
A little salt, a little pepper, goes down pretty easily.
I will admit when I make a mistake.
Well, it looked like it was going that way. This is one of those paging Frank Reich moments, and I can't believe I just brought that up, because Frank Reich at Maryland in college did it to my Tennessee Volunteers, and that was a big reason why my team lost.
Sounds like he still harbors some pain from that game.
You know, we still got a little time to work it out with the doctor.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Carolina getting set to take the field.
But the bad news for them, they've seen that cushion they once had totally evaporate, and they're working from behind. The good news, they now have the opportunity to regain the lead right back.
And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Corral looking to pass, 2nd down. That caught by Tremble.
And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. 13 yards, 1st down, Panthers.
How about the timing on that one? Boy, they were in sync, weren't they? 3-step drop, balls out of his hands, right to the tight end. Nice completion, just like they do it in practice.
Now a handoff. Hunt's going to run left. Oh, look at the juke.
126 yards on the ground for him now as he's gotten better, really, as the night's gone on.
Another carry for their leader, and a good one. It's crunch time. They'll need him to continue to be productive in both the run and passing game in order for them to try and snatch victory.
Now the throw pulled in by Anderson.
And the tackle going to be made at the 38.
When the hitch route is run really well, that jab step off the line of scrimmage by the receiver, which is designed to back up the defender and give him a little bit of space, all you want there, get that space, catch the football, and then make a move and pick up extra yardage. And that's exactly what he got done there.
Nice progress down the field, was halted by that incompletion. They could try for some safe yards here to get things moving again, or keep throwing it and pushing it downfield to try and pick up bigger yardage.
They work again from the 38 on 2nd and 10.
Corral, another throw on 2nd down.
And this is caught. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown. And that's what they're gunning for on 1st and goal.
Fakes the handoff. Now Corral to throw it.
Under pressure now, and he's going to go down. Sacked back around the 8. A big loss there of about 7 yards on 1st and goal, so now it's 2nd down.
And Corral will throw it.
Got a man, and he hits him in stride. Only 3 yards there on the completion. That'll lead to a 3rd and goal.
4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. 3rd and goal. Here's Corral.
Steps away to his left. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down.
And Corral trying to get things reset quickly.
The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
Fourth down, desperation time. Here's Corral.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had the play call on 4th and goal, but it's dropped in the end zone. And the 49ers are going to get the football back. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They'll try and burn some clock now with McCaffrey. And a nice gain there as he'll be taken down just shy of the 20. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. They stay on the ground. McCaffrey again. And this one will go to the 28-yard line. The Panthers going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the 1st down. They'll give it up to McCaffrey. And he'll work this forward for about 3 at second down. Now the defense will burn their third and final timeout, as he'll get it with still 1:20 left to go in the game. Have to imagine this will be on the ground as well as they come up 2nd and 7. A handoff left, McCaffrey. Now a loose football. The ball comes out, and it's picked up by the Panthers.
I know when you're looking at the scoreboard clock, we're getting near the end of this game, but they were in what was really called 4-minute offense, and that's practice, being taking care of the football, taking time off the clock, not giving them a chance to come back. But bottom line is, what did I say in the beginning? Taking care of the football. That didn't happen.
Didn't do it. A costly turnover. Now San Francisco going to call their second timeout. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play.
Corral to throw.
And this is caught. Touchdown. And they've taken the lead here in the final minute. So now an extra point doesn't help much. They'll try to go for 2 to make the difference a field goal, and they can lead it by 3.
Now Corral to throw.
And no, incomplete. They can't convert. So they tried to bump the lead up to a field goal. Instead, it stays at 1 here in the 4th.
Well, that decision to me was all about pulling up the chart. You know, that beautiful chart that tells you when to go for 2, when to go for 1. I do love it. It helps you with your decision-making during heated times. And just look at it right here in this point of the game. Go for 2. Try and make it a field goal difference.
But now just up 1 makes the rest of this 4th quarter a little more interesting.
Yeah, they followed the chart. They just didn't get the 2 points on the board, did they?
Nope.
Here's Purdy. And the comeback may stall out. It's intercepted.
And Xavier Woods with a pick. And the Panthers are going to take possession of the football. Well, that puts a little bit of a wrinkle in their comeback bid.
Yeah, everything had turned around for them, hadn't it? I mean, things were now going their way. But you did mention it's a wrinkle in their comeback bid. It's not the death knell for them by any stretch, but now they've got some extra work to do in order to climb all the way back.
The Panthers down to a knee out of the victory formation. So this one is over. A victory for Carolina. And we talked so much about the turnover battle, determining who wins, who loses.